back. This might be, well, I'll just see. I can't promise much streams this upcoming month, May. Got some team projects this month, as well as obviously graduation stuff coming up as well. That's already starting, kind of. Yeah, my Nightbot is a little overzealous, but yeah. Anyways, let's see. Hello. I got a new software for the VTuber. I think it looks better. I'm using Warudo now instead of PC Face, but yeah, I think it looks better. I did have some stuff set up for hand tracking, but it was webcam based, and I don't really have like a webcam setup to point at my hands, really. So it was just kind of janky, and I don't think it was super necessary. At least not yet. Do you believe the Leap Motion Controller 2 that everybody, like, every time I look up what people use for hand tracking, it's always about the Leap Motion, but they discontinued all their products, so you can't get them anywhere except for eBay, right? I saw on eBay the first Leap Motion controller sells for about $100, but everyone talks about the Leap Motion Controller 2, and that's actually on eBay as well, but it's apparently so coveted that people sell it for over $1,000. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, sheesh. Getting called out by Nightbot a lot there. Yeah, so I think we should just get into it. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna start it. Let me mute the game so you don't hear unnecessary Xbox sounds again. I'll get that going. Yeah, basically how I stream, my Xbox is I stream it to my computer, to the Xbox app, and then I stream the stream. Pretty roundabout way of doing it, but I think it's looked pretty good so far. Alright. And let me mute this music. Yeah, hello, welcome in everyone. Just nice chill stream today. Hopefully this month won't be too busy and I'll be able to continue playing. Because of course I gotta worry about the time limit on the Game Pass as well. But I can get another month of it or so, but you know. Oh yeah, also I can lean in now. I can, lean forward now and get closer to the camera. This is awkward yet. Anyways. Alright, let me just... Not that. I wanted... that. And... play. Alright. Mute the game. Okay. There's the game. Classic Destiny main theme there. Okay. I gotta swap my monitor input source. Hopefully everything goes smooth this time. I think the last stream during the Taken King, we had a little bit of audio issues, but luckily I didn't have to stop the stream. And then let me actually quickly refocus my character or my avatar to that. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that should do it. Oh yeah. Let me actually probably help if I actually showed the game there. There we go. Alright. So we're really close to level 40, which is the max level. But we are pretty far off from the max light level. So we got some work to do. But we're not doing too bad. Alright. Mic's a little quiet. I can turn it up. I just, well, let me know about that once the game gets going, I guess. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad in my previous streams. Nobody's really been here to talk about it. Alright, what should we do? What should we do? I don't actually think we can start Rise of Iron yet. Why don't we do... Ooh, why don't we do the, Shield Brothers strike, perhaps? This one, I already did this. It just, the question marker won't go away. Yeah, let's try the Shield Brothers strike. Let's see what we got on. We got hand cannon and fusion rifle. I think the hand cannon was alright. We'll just go in with it. So good. Hopefully we can actually get some teammates. Again, I don't know how many people are actually solo queuing into like individual strikes. Alright, well, we might be solo on this one.
Funny story for you. Remember that Centurion Oryx took
There's
right
Cade.
after you landed on the Dreadnought? Then the Centurion and the Taken Ogre tried to stop you from killing the king? Didn't work. So the Centurion's Bond brothers are pretty angry they lost their commander. They're leading a team to blow the Dreadnought's core. Core goes, most of the system goes with it. You're gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay. About the same. Alright, maybe I could put my mic up a little bit. Oh, never mind, we're good then. And okay, already getting disconnected here.
Cade,
Classic
why do
Destiny
you
1.
think they
There we go.
crashed their ship into the Dreadnought? Those are extreme tactics for the Cabal.
The Vanguard intercepted a signal, a message from the Cabal from way outside the solar system. A direct order to crash the ship, use it as a beachhead, and take out the King. Now that's loyalty.
So, wait, man, you've never seen the Taken King before, I assume. This DLC. I've already beat the campaign of it in my previous stream, but this is one of the strikes from it. I love like everything about Destiny 1. Their DLCs are fantastic. Okay, I need to. Okay, I'm getting shot at from this guy over here. That explains it. Oh my gosh. I aim. Is that not explodable? No, it definitely is. Oh my god. This strike might be way too difficult without teammates. Oh, Lord. Maybe I need to switch out this pistol. Alright, let me try let me get the stranger's rifle back. Holy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this strike might be too much at the moment. We might need to level up some more. Or find some teammates. Running out loud. You're out of the ammo. Oh my god. Alright, there's another Imperial Colossus. Or a harder Colossus, I should say. Oh, alright, I'm getting out of here. So let me grab Cast wherever it is. Right. I don't think I can mine this chest. Yo, is there any... Is that a teammate or is that just... No, they just said they're near. Alright. There's multiple people near. Nobody joining. Yeah, I think we just get out of here. Back to orbit. Not worth it. Way harder than previous strikes that I could at least solo, like with some challenge, but that's a lot. There is, okay, well there's a strike playlist. I don't know how many people playing that though. Yeah. This is level 28. Maybe we could do Prison of Elders. See, we have wants us to do Fallen Saber as well. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to level up some more. This one is Paradox Mission. Alright, we could probably do that one. Although it is hard. Alright, let's just see what the reef wants. Might just have to do some patrols or something. Oh yeah, this cloak is fired. Load times. There we go. Something the postmaster.
Ready. Confirmed. Goodbye, Guardian.
And Ingram.
Bounty C.
Hopefully these boots will be better than.
Interference detected.
What have you found, Hunter? One of the novices.
Not just a motor light, of course.
I think it would have been. However, I can help.
Gather essences of darkness from Court of Warwick's champions. More challenging champions yield more essence. So wants us to do the Court of Warwick's.
Good luck.
I don't know if we'll do that yet. Okay. What should we try? I think Prison of Elders might be a good try, because it's not, it's like level 28, I think. Yeah, we'll get experience and gear and yeah, what we need right now. Just to level up these class. Okay. Is this one? Okay, this one can. Okay, never mind. It cannot be. Cannot be infused. Like this one. I say we just roll with that and go in. This should also be matchmaking, yeah. So we'll see if we get teammates. Hopefully it should be fine if we don't get teammates as well. I imagine some people will be playing Prison of Elders. Now, there are different versions, like Challenge of Elders. So who's to say? Oh. you got some teammates. Alright. Alright, we're pretty much being carried here, and I'm completely fine with that.
Enemies come, Guardian. Thirst for your light. Getting a hitbox there. Incoming. Enemies die. You live. Well done.
Nice. How did I end up with more kills than them?
Retreat to airlock.
Alright. Next round. Let's take more damage while airborne. Okay.
War machine is on the march. Fight. Win. Live.
It's a good question. I don't know. Ooh. Football arena. I haven't played this in so long. Oh, we got another teammate. Nice. We're a full squad now. Okay, I don't know how that missed. Okay, man, I am sucking.
Enemies come, Guardian. Thirst for your lives. Intercept important target, or you die.
What am I meant to do with this? Oh, it's supposed to kill the guy with it, I think? Oh god, I'm the last one standing? That's not good. Oh my gosh.
Success, Guardian.
Did it. That was a pretty close one. I could have probably just waited for them to respawn, but if I died there, we would have had a problem.
Cabal advancing on your position. Intercept important target, or you die.
Another intercept target, huh?
Success, Guardian.
That one was much easier. Oh, hello. So it happened to work out. Alright.
Enemies die. You live. Well done.
Nice. Another round completed.
Return to airlock, Guardian.
It's pretty fun. Again, I haven't played this in ages. This activity. That's 393. How did he die? In the arena.
Walkers of the Hive await. Fight. Win.
Yeah, Destiny 1, there actually is no FOV option. So you're kind of stuck with this FOV, which is pretty funny. You kind of get used to it. There's definitely an FOV option in Destiny 2. Maybe you just didn't like any of the options or something. But yeah, I was thrown off by Destiny 1's FOV for a little while there. There's no option for it.
Darkness advances. Hive unleashed. Dismantle minds.
Yeah, I don't think I could do max FOV in games. Oh my god, I missed. Line B. A lot of boomers. I don't know where that third mine is at. Oh, there it is. Just spawned in. I'm so glad they didn't explode right there. Alright. Wave 3.
Enemies
No,
come,
wave 2.
Guardian. Thirst for your light. Dismantle minds, yes. Or
Well, Destiny 2 is, I will say it's vastly different. Yeah. Oh, someone's down. Oh man. Yeah, Destiny 2. I don't know how to explain it, but wait, Destiny 1 came out in 2014, and then within year 1 they had
your
The Dark
victory
Below and the
tells
House of
me
Wolves. The Dark Below introduced Crota's End Raid, and then in the base game they just had Portal Blast. And then House of Wolves introduced Prison of Elders. They were smaller DLCs, right?
retreat.
And then Taken King was much bigger of a DLC, and it introduced our third subclass. So Titans got a solar subclass finally. Warlocks got I want to say they got an arc subclass. Yeah, they got an arc subclass, and then Hunters got the Void subclass in the Taken King. And then Rise of Iron was also pretty good. I don't think they were actually supposed to, like, that was kind of an impromptu DLC, because they had to internally delay Destiny 2, so they released Rise of Iron instead. But that was year 3 of Destiny.
Kill them back.
Yeah, I think you just gotta get used to it. You're an old head. Yeah, I mean, I like the gunplay personally. There isn't really any other game that kind of feels like Destiny. to me. But yeah, Destiny 2 became very formulaic in terms of, you know, season every 3 months. Half the time it gets delayed. Then the yearly expansion. And then each season would have like one activity or so that you have to grind because they don't have enough time to make like story missions like the, you know, like the DLCs. And then you could tell like the first season of the year would be pretty good. The second and third would be like mid. And then the fourth one would be like the epic climax leading into the DLC, the next DLC. And you could tell like every year was like the same formula. But yeah, I think they really fumbled the bag with Destiny 2. They should have let it go by now. It's almost 10 years old. Right? Destiny 1 only got a 3-year lifespan. And then Destiny 2 is coming up on 10 years now. And I mean, it's just, you know, like, let it go already. Make it Destiny 3.
Success, Guardian.
Like, I just, it's another reason I don't like the live service model. It's because it's just so lifeless. It's formulaic and like, sure, I know a lot of people praise free-to-play. People like how it's free-to-play. But Destiny 2 really isn't free-to-play, it's free-to-try. So it's not, that doesn't really work with Destiny 2. But also, every live service game is just, especially the grindy ones, are just, you're just formula and soulless kind of repetition.
Fallen reinforcement unleashed. Seek minds, destroy them.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've been improving the engine as they go along. Hence why they can't re-add the Red War campaign, because they didn't update those codes. The code for the original Destiny 2 campaign and whatnot.
Success. You have done it.
But Destiny 1, it really wasn't formulaic, like, at all. Like, there were still strikes that you could grind. There was nightfalls, but they were, like, actually challenging. And the raids were just fun. You had people doing all the raids every week, because you could get, not even just every week, 3 times a week, every raid, because you could do, you can get the rewards from the raid 1 time per week per character. They had people grind up all 3 characters just to play the raid each week 3 times.
Go back to Erron.
For like maximum loot. Even I did that. I'll try to do that for the raids that I could do. Like, I still never done Kingsfall really, but I did Wrath of Machine, Courtesan, and Vogue, both with class.
Final round awaits.
But it was fun. Like all the raids were just fun.
Cabal strategist. Val Arun.
They weren't just hard for the sake of being hard, and the mechanics always made sense. Like they weren't super confusing. Like Battle of the Disciple, I think there was just some really absurd puzzle mechanics in that one from Destiny 2. Back up here. But yeah, like the Nightfalls were difficult, but you had you also had a bunch of mystery in the game. I hope you can hear me alright. I'm like shouting over here because the game is pretty loud for me as well. But yeah, the game had a lot of mystery. Like there were some missions in the world you could just stumble upon, like and you would get an exotic out of it if you were able to complete it. Like the Black Spindle, or I think there's another one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, or I might just turn down the game because it's pretty loud for me too. There you go. Got him.
Your victory tells the tale.
Alright, back to the airlock.
Retreat to airlock.
I have a program that I can do volume for separate, like, you know, for me versus the stream. So I can adjust it on my end. I just don't want to mess up the audio or anything, like turning up my mic.
You survived the prison of Elves. Treasure awaits in Crystal Barrow.
There you go. Ooh, I got an exotic. Let's go. This is our first exotic. And I call it the first exotic because it's the first one I actually got from playing. I got the Iron Gallowhorn from like a pre-order bonus technically, and then this I just paid $5 for. So I don't get that. Ooh, a legendary. Nice. But yeah, in this game, exotics are actually fucking like rare to get, dude. That's crazy. I don't think I'd get an exotic first time I played this activity. No Land Beyond too. That's crazy. Some rare shit. Yeah, you can see my gear. I've been playing for a while now. I've beat 3 different campaigns. No. 4 different campaigns. I beat 4 different campaigns, and that's my first exotic. And I still don't have like any legendary armor besides this that I just got. And these these legendaries are year 1 except for this one. Year 1 exotics you can't take past 170 attack power. Alright, so once I get out of this range, which I kind of already have, like I have this 200, I can't increase this one's attack damage anymore because it's a year 1 weapon. That's kind of how they sunset year 1 weapons. It sucks, but it's whatever. They got year 2 and year 3 weapons and all that. Plenty more weapons to use. I think they did that because the power system changed quite a bit over Destiny 1's yeah, the power system changed quite a bit. It didn't used to be 40 levels and 400 light levels. I think it just used to be like your level just used to be your gear. So essentially it just used to be light level. and it went up to 30, not 400 or anything. So it was like 30 was the max light level. And there was this thing that went around. People like OG players called it Forever 29, because what would happen is they would get it to, they would get their light level to 29 out of 30, and then it would take them forever to get that final piece of gear to level 30, or they would, it'd take them forever to get a piece of gear to drop at 30 for the specific one they need, like the last piece of gear that they need. So yeah, it was actually like a challenge to get like good gear. Yeah, that's crazy. No Land Beyond. It's a primary sniper. Oh yeah, and in Destiny 1, you actually had to use your weapons to get upgrades for them. So like, it starts out with just one perk, and then you can use it to get XP, and then spend some materials to upgrade it. So, and again, same thing with these subclasses here. These were the old subclass trees. In Destiny 2, when Destiny 2 first came out, it was just like you already had all the perks, and there was just like 3 trees here you could select from, and that was it. So it was a huge downgrade from this. And it took them forever to finally introduce Stasis subclass, which had a different type of system. And then finally updated Void, Solar, and Arc to that same system. But in my opinion, that one's just really complicated compared. Like Destiny 1 is just so simple. It's so much more easy to follow. There's not a ton of like different mods for your armor and weapons and whatnot. I guess we could put this on and use it. It's only at 160 right now though. Maybe we infuse it. Oh, we actually can't infuse it? Oh. Oh, okay. It's interesting. So you can't infuse the exotics here. Maybe this is a year 1 exotic? Oh yeah, I think that eye in the top right corner of the tooltip, I think it means it's a year 1 weapon. Or it's from, I think it's from Kurta's End, possibly? I don't know. But yeah, Vestian Dynasty, yeah, there's a 2 there, it's from House of Wolves. And you got all these weapons with the little icon in the top right for the Taken King. Yeah, okay. So we might not be able to infuse this one to 400. But we'll see. Okay, so that was good. We got, yeah, I mean, obviously we got an exotic from that, so that was definitely worth it. Oh yeah, level 34, level 35. So there's some harder ones here that give better rewards. Well, it gives armor and weapon cores and etheric light. I don't quite remember what that's from. Right, and then there's this level 41 version that was introduced in Taken King. So these were all House of Wolves activities. And this is from Taken King, and this also from Taken King. It's a much harder version of Prison of Elders. It's called Challenge of the Elders instead. In the Destiny 1, there's 2 social spaces, the Tower and the Reef, that was introduced in House of Wolves. I have yet to play Crucible in Destiny 1 in my streams, but yeah. Controls and stuff. How much? Still only level 38, so we didn't actually get a lot of XP from that. Level up. Man. Kind of dropped a... This is actually our lowest attack power weapon right now. And this... I wish this dropped higher, because there's no point in using it. Oh, you know what it is? It's year 1 gear. Yep. It's 170, that's the max. That's what it is. Alright, well, maybe that didn't help us out that much, actually. That means I don't think this stuff will either. Okay, so what can we do? We could do strikes. This is Taken King, but it's level 36, so that's kind of... Vanguard Legacy, level 20 strikes, but I think that's going to be year 1 stuff again. Alright, let's try this strikes playlist, I guess. Hopefully we get some teammates and we can get carried. And if No Land Beyond proves to be not much of a help, I can switch back to my other gun. Really, nobody playing this strikes playlist. I think they're all probably playing the Rise of Iron strikes down here, which I don't have unlocked yet. Speaking of, when do I actually get to that? Maybe when I hit level 40. Let's just go to the patrol. Another dreadnought. We have some quests there. Oh yeah, we had a record book. Triumph. Need kills. Ooh, we hit rank 2. Alright, let's see. We did one. Really? Oh yeah, check this out. This is the emote wheel. Is it? You know how long ago it was? Because I just made this name when I started streaming Destiny. Or this username right here. If that's the name you're talking about. Or you're talking about my Twitch name. It's possible. Let's see. Yeah, this was the emote wheel. You only had one emote you can customize, and it's the left D-pad. The other 3 are static. You can't change those emotes. So you could carry up to 9 emotes at a time. There's a kiosk that you can reclaim the other ones. And then these are the shaders. It applies to your entire armor set, even exotics. So you can't do individual shaders on your armor. It's just the whole set. Oh yeah, this is my Sparrow. I really like the Sparrow, but I got it from when you buy the game, it gives you like the pre-order stuff, I guess, from Rise of Iron, and this is included in that. But it's a Gjallarhorn Sparrow, pretty much. Anyways, right, I don't think this is gonna help much, so I'm just gonna dismantle that. Alright. Right, let's see, what quests do we have? That's what I was looking at. Calcivite fragments. Reach level 40. What do I have to do on the dreadnought? Bro. Oh. Shadow Thief Reloaded. So wait, if I go down here, just the Reloaded? This level 320? Possibly. Okay. Again, I don't know what the quest is that it wants me to do in the patrol area. This is the King's Hall raid icon right here. Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't do this Shrine of Oryx mission. We did that pretty quick. Only level 9, so we could use our No Land Beyond.
Listen to this. From an old warlock, Osiris.
Every
Oh,
end
yeah.
crawls from the same pit, rising from the schism to swallow.
Osiris was mentioned a few times in Destiny 1, but we never actually
It
met
will
him
not be stopped,
in this game.
but here it can be
Or
slain.
actually seen him in this game.
The shrines of Oryx
Voice lines like this
must
and
be
mentions.
destroyed.
There is a shrine here, but it's further in
Look
the
at this
Hellmouth than anywhere
old
we've been. We should
looking,
destroy it before it's too late.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Yeah, no, that's fine. Look at this old looking sniper. No Land Beyond. Yes, exactly. We didn't see him till the first DLC of Destiny 2. Curse of Osiris. Also, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I literally just got it. I did a Prison of Elders run, and it just happened to drop from that. I'm trying to get a bit higher gear at the moment, or at least level up a little bit, because when I try to do the strikes on the Dreadnought for the quests,
Heavier than
it,
normal. Something's
nobody
gotta be
else is
worked
queuing
out.
into it.
I'll stay
So
on.
I'm just solo, and I can't even get past the first room at the moment. No
The
strikes.
Fallen. They're invading the Hellmouth?
Yeah, that's a goal, I guess, of mine. Is there like a recommended light level for Rise of Iron I should reach first? I mean, obviously I haven't even got like the quest to do it yet, but oh man. $280. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get carried, unfortunately. But I mean, I don't need to. I shouldn't need to.
If I translated these fallen comms correctly, one of their barons is here. They don't crawl out of their skiffs too often. Sounds like an opportunity.
Yeah, I've been taking my time a little bit. I mean, this is my 5th stream. Last new account. Yeah. I've had a couple instances where I've just, you know, tried to do some strikes, but nobody's actually queuing into the individual strikes. So I've had to do a couple of them solo.
That's one less Baron to worry about. Let's find the shrine.
Like the Omnigul strike, I had to do that one solo. Oh my god, the end was so annoying.
These tunnels go on for miles. We'll never explore them all.
Oh, you mean when it first came out? So like ages ago. I mean, yeah. My main account is, I have 2 characters at 400
Know what they're keeping down there.
from ages ago, before Destiny 2 came out. Yeah, I played this game since the beta back in 2014, but everyone's coming back to it, so I'm like, hey, I should. Sounds like fun. I want to do that too. I made a new account and just yeah, not new, but this account is new and I haven't played since back then, but I'm having a great time though. Like after Destiny 2 and coming back here, it's great. And I haven't even played Destiny 2 in a couple years. It's been a while. I'm not even going the right way. Nice. Alright, let's go. Yeah. I don't even. I just know that that the portal is like why? Where am I supposed to be going? It said to come this way. I'm out. This way. I have caught up with like what people think about Destiny 2. At least I don't know. I watch Icecross here and there. Yeah. Did you see how they had a like some kind of like GDC panel back in like 2016, where they were talking about wanting to do a Portal screen, but then they realized how soulless it was, so they took it out of it and made the director pretty much last minute. And then now here we are, 10 years later with a Portal screen in Destiny 2. It's like they just forgot what they already learned. Yeah. I did say I was gonna lower the volume a bit. I lowered it for me. Again, I don't know. How is the game volume compared to my voice? Like, do I need to turn up my mic a bit more? I haven't actually ever really turned up my mic. It's at 50% right now. So, I don't know if I turn it up too much, it'll be like way too loud or whatnot. Alright. This should probably go a lot faster if I wasn't using this gun. Damn, missed. Here we go. Here we go. Shrine of Orcs, right. Nice.
There's the shrine. Find a way through.
I really should switch off this weapon. It's taking much longer because of it. Fine, but not what I need right now. There you go. Oh, man.
Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.
Yeah, I agree. Although I think they could have made Destiny 3 a little way before that DLC, to be honest. I mean, you think about it, right? Destiny 1 only had a 3-year lifespan, and then Destiny 2, first off, it released in a really poor state because they like stripped the game of like everything that made it good. Like random rolls on weapons and everything. Ooh, Sardok, Eye of Oryx. Yeah, I agree. But like, I don't know, because people, I guess a kind of game like this, they don't want to have their loot reset a bunch. But I mean, if you think about it, I guess, another perspective, just keep playing 1 or 2, like people have been.
Destroy it.
If you don't want to have to restart again. I don't know. There's a side to both, there, I think. But Destiny 2 has been going on long enough. I think everyone's just kind of agreed at this point.
The shrine, it was communing with something out there.
I think another mistake they made is they obviously stopped planning ahead after Final Shape. Like,
It's still out there.
like they just didn't have more story written for what will happen after. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's pretty obvious, I think. They should have kept planning ahead. Like, just like the MCU, they stopped planning and writing after Endgame. And then, like, they just kind of pumped out whatever after that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but I personally I would love to see Destiny 1 come to PC with, as Astrocross said, an FOV slider, 60 frames per second, maybe some overhauled visuals and stuff. Nothing too crazy. Nothing like Halo C, um, nothing like Halo CE Anniversary, where it was just a completely different like art style and everything. But like just maybe higher resolution. That's it. Higher resolution textures. And then I think that would be it. Hmm. Wow, yeah. I haven't actually ever really played it. I have never played any Souls games. Funny enough. Why does triple jump have to be like the last upgrade in this column here? It's such a pain. Like like higher jump is great and all, but like you really need to be able to course correct here. Oh yeah, Warframe. I've man, I've tried to get back into Warframe not too long ago, but it's like I needed someone there who knew what they were doing to tell me what to do, because like I didn't see like any quests or anything, or I couldn't find like where that was or whatever. I don't know. It's beyond me, I guess. But I did have that person. I just ended up stopped playing for some reason. Right, Paradox. Ooh, we never did the archive either. Could do that one as well. Go along, finish off the missions we didn't do. We didn't finish.
We just got this on a secure channel from the Krypton.
The Ishtar Collective gathered some of the
Yeah, I watched
greatest minds
a.
of the golden age.
My
Their
name is
archives
Bife.
a treasure of knowledge that we cannot lose to the fallen.
He had a 10-hour
Secure the archive.
story of Destiny so far video, and I watched 2 hours of it or so, or give or take. I actually watched a reaction to it rather than watching it myself. The reaction content, but
The archive is
that's the
buried
point.
under the rubble of the academy.
Dude, they had
Fallen ones strip
so
it like the rest of the planet.
the
We better find it
the
before they get inside.
lore of the Ishtar Sink and that other AI, I forget the name of the other AI, but the one that was trapped in that tower that became a dungeon later, like in the desert. It was really cool. Mm. I really don't need to kill all these guys. Alright. Gonna, I don't know, just run through this. One of those optional missions, I guess. I didn't actually know that, like, it came as a little bit of a surprise to me that there was, like, actually optional missions on the map that you could do. Like, I played all of them before, but I guess I just didn't realize that they were optional at the time. Maybe I just really wanted to do all of them back then. Is it not good to know? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's great in Crucible. Because it doesn't require special ammo, which you actually get a little less of in Crucible. Oh, I think it's about this. It's probably about the same, actually. But yeah, I think it's the scope that really gives it that edge in Crucible. I think because it's not like a full-on sniper zoom in. You got the be able to see. Yeah. Didn't it made a return in Destiny 2, right? Or did they rename it? Pretty sure they didn't rename it. Yeah. No Land Beyond. I think it came, yeah, it came back in Destiny 2, for sure. There was a whole quest for it, I think, and it's one of the exotics, like Hawkmoon, that drops with random rolls.
That's it. The archive. Secrets of the Golden Age, untouched for centuries.
New Land Beyond? Is that what it's called?
Radial A encryption. They were serious about keeping people out.
They called it New Land Beyond? Or is that just a nickname for it?
After you.
Wow. I can't believe they renamed it. Like, it's a subtle rename, but still.
Unbelievable.
I will say,
Archive's power is still partially
I do
activated.
miss Malfeasance. Only in Destiny 2, unfortunately.
Welcome, Dr. Shin. Please enter your security clearance code.
Dr. Shin? Never mind that. Let's hit that terminal up ahead. This place is amazing.
I do remember
it's
this
bigger than
mission.
the archives in Old Acro.
I think I liked it. Like, look at this place. Man, I didn't know it was an optional mission.
Thank you, Dr. Shin. Shall I begin correlation of Vexmind core samples?
So polite. Well, let's see what they've got.
Dr. Shin, security breach detected. Intruders. Initiate Protocol 19.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people were the most excited when
They followed us in.
they just added, like, when the new exotics were just rehashes of the old one, but I hope I can get Red Death on this account. I remember on my main account, it took me a while to get Red Death to drop. Was it from Crucible? Or is it... No, I think it's... I don't know. I might not be remembering it. It's either from Crucible they had to drop, and there was like that legendary version that felt similar to it. That also only dropped from Crucible, or it's just from an engram. Can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They could have done so many things in Destiny 2, like I don't see why they even removed
They must have a servitor feeding off the
Yeah,
product.
there's Crimson, but I mean, in Destiny 1, Red Death. I hope I can get it. Yeah, but like, like for Destiny 2, they already had Destiny 1 on their engine. They could have just removed the missions, updated it, kept all the weapons and stuff in it, not in your inventory, like still reset our gear, but they could have kept all the exotics and, you know, had a huge loot pool for them, and then added new exotics on top of it. They totally could have done that, I feel. But then I guess they might have had to, I don't know, there's probably a whole lot of rebalancing there and everything, but
Made a
I
mess
don't know.
here, but I got this.
there wasn't actually that many exotics in this game. I mean, there was a
Tapping in
lot, but
somewhere else.
it's not undoable. It's not impossible to do that, right? Yeah, I don't know why Destiny 2 is so big. Yeah. I don't know how they fumbled with Destiny 2 Year 1. Like, your movement was slower. They removed random rolls on weapons.
I'll have it back together quick.
It's like, how do you...
There's still
Why
Fallen
did you
in
do
here.
that? Every weapon you got was just a copy of the other one, because they removed the randomized rolls on them. It just doesn't make much sense. I don't know why they did that. But they fixed that stuff in time. Oh yeah, esports? Ugh, gross. They could totally do esports on like esports accounts. Like they could still do tournaments on accounts with given roles, or just make a game mode where you spawn in with the set weapons or whatever, like loadouts. I don't know why they didn't just do that. Like Halo had custom games where you can make loadouts, although those didn't have random rolls. I get that, but still, it's possible they could have done it. I don't know. It's just common sense, I guess. Like, I don't know, like ideas that they probably could have thought of, and maybe they did. Maybe they realized maybe it wasn't a good idea. I don't know.
Let's get back to the archive.
But yeah, I just find it real. I don't know if you were here for this conversation a little earlier, chaotic, but I was talking about how I don't like how
This
Destiny 2
archive is
became
amazing.
so formulated.
Pathways to other galaxies, mappings of a Vex underworld, a place that
Like
belongs-
everything
the
is
Vault of Glass. Hopefully the
everything is
Cryptarch can make sense of it.
seasonal
I'll let him
and
know we found it.
yearly, like yearly expansion, and then 4 seasons in the year, and they can just make the seasonal content mid. They don't have to put that much attention to detail in it because it's going to be removed anyways. And it's just like, what was it, like 1 or 2 activities per season, and the story was the story could, you know, the story varied. There was definitely some good moments in it, but that story gets removed from the game again. You know, it's like, I don't know. You look at Warframe, and sure, they have different. It's a different game, yeah, but they have an insane amount of stuff in it. I don't know if they've ever removed like a huge amount of content like Destiny has, or Destiny 2 has, but there's a lot in there. Right. I'm just saying, like, I don't like, it's like, it's just so formulated. Like, someone mentioned, I forget who said it, but I brought this up earlier as well. You could tell, like, every year, the first season was alright. second and third seasons were mid, and then the fourth season in the year was the best one because it led into the next DLC, and they wanted you hyped for it to spend your money on it, right? And you could tell, like, oh, season 2 and 3 of this year not gonna be as climactic, or and like not as much anticipation and all that. And they could do that because this is how it works, I guess. Like they were, I don't know. Okay. What now? What did oh yeah, I just did a random mission. I would do this. Or these 2 strikes here. If I knew I could get a team. Let's just try and queue in again. See if I can get a team. I mean, the only thing that the seasonal model guaranteed was a steady release of content. But that never guaranteed that it would be good. I suppose there's never any guarantee that anything is good that they drop. Even DLC, like Lightfall, is a good example of that. Which I'm still convinced that Lightfall was never meant to actually happen, and they just spliced the final shape up into another DLC. Because I'm pretty sure that entire campaign for Lightfall took place in one night. Or yeah, in like one night, pretty much. And I remember the beginning cutscene for Lightfall and the last cutscene of Lightfall. If you just put them, like, stitch them together, it's pretty seamless. I remember that. It's like, I don't know. Lightfall was a little bit of a, I don't know. The soup, like I think the super was pretty good, but
From what I can gather,
I can't say much about it.
From an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon.
I do like the lore behind Neomuna though. As again, I mentioned the Bife video I saw. When the darkness finally found the Traveler and caused the Golden Age to come to an end, Savathun basically betrayed the Witness back then and moved the Veil to Neptune. And then a Ishtar Sync colony ship landed on Neomuna, or got, I don't know what happened exactly. Maybe they got thrown off course. I forget. But they also ended up on Neomuna or on Neptune, and they eventually built the city of Neomuna. And they were pretty, I guess, left to their own devices forever, or for a long time. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool war. So you didn't play from Shadowkeep to Lightfall? Shadowkeep was a bit of a smaller DLC. It was Shadowkeep and then Beyond Light, right? So I think it was Forsaken and then Shadowkeep. So you just came off this big high of Forsaken, and then you go into Shadowkeep, and it's like, what is this? It's not really on the same level. I don't know. But that's when they made it free to play as well. And again, I say free to play lightly because I like to call it free to try. Because if you don't have like the current DLC, there's there's a lot of stuff you gotta buy to be able to play a lot of the content. Like there's a lot of paywalls. And if you're a free-to-play player, they also shove like a lot of like purchase prompts in your face. Yeah, it was, okay. It was Curse of Osiris, Warmind, and then Forsaken, 2018. Then Shadowkeep, in 2019. Beyond Light was... There was... No. Was there? Yeah. I think I'm missing one. There's been so many. I know... I just know that, Witch Queen was 2022, Beyond Light was 2021, Lightfall was 2023, and then Final Shape in 2024. Because that was the end of the 10-year saga, and by 10 years it means, you know, when Destiny released, which was 2014. And I know Forsaken was 2018. So it was 2019 and then 2020. So I think I'm missing one. Unless they just had like a big delay or something. What am I missing? What am I not remembering? I just know Shadowkeep, they went to... I don't remember. Why am I having a hard time remember, like, getting the years right? Yes. I've seen that before. Let me just quick Google here. In order. Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, Witch Queen. Doesn't even show before that. DLC order. Oh, yeah, they stopped listing before Shadowkeep because it removed everything before that. Honestly, I don't remember. Game launched 2017 with Red War and Curse of Osiris and Warmind. Those were definitely the same year because they were smaller DLCs. They pulled a Destiny 1 and released 2 smaller DLCs in the first year. Like The Dark Below and House of Wolves. And then, Forsaken was 2018. 2019. Shadowkeep. If Beyond Light was 2020... And that would mean Witch Queen was 2021. Lightfall 2022. And then Final Shape 2023. Is that what happened? No. There might have just been a really big delay. I think that's what happened. Big delay. Pushed back to the next year. I think that's what happened with Final Shape. And probably Lightfall too. I'm pretty sure there was a delay in Lightfall as well. I remember, I think it was the season leading into, Witch Queen that was like, it lasted like 6 months long. What was that? Oh, was I hearing a voice chat? Anakin is pretty total inefficient. A lot of hobgoblins over here. Oh my gosh, please. Yeah, that captain is real annoying. Wow, that did not do a lot of damage to him. Wow, it's not doing a lot at all. There you go. God dang. There we go. Alright, what a room. Oh, we got a second teammate. Third fire team member. Nice, there we go. Okay, gotta shoot this down. But they respawn. Why are you pushing me into the freaking boat? Probably those Phanolites. Oh my goodness. And he got out of there quick. Nice. Alright, this auto rifle ain't my favorite either. Alright, let's go back to old reliable here. I remember this strike, I think. There'll be a tank down there. Taking champions. Oh, good luck. Please, get me up here. This is the last guy at. Over here. Oh boy. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. No, not ammo. Rip. Okay, I guess we're done here. That is a lot of blights. Okay. What are we doing here, team? Okay, I guess they're sniping. I'll just shoot from back here. Ah. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. I don't know how I've not died yet in either of those rescue operations. Man. Alright. Get to the land tank, alright. Wasn't even the final boss. Oh yeah, I commented on this before, but it's crazy that they actually have one of those tanks from Destiny 2 right here, like these giant land tanks from those from a couple of those strikes, I think. Like I never realized that this was even in here in this game. Oh yeah. I still have to get my Year 3 Galahorn before I can use it on this account. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Add a primary again. Oh, nice. A lot of these strikes bring back a lot of memories. Or, you know, a lot of this game in general brings back a lot of memories. Still immune? Oh, come on. Why is he still immune? Alright, hey, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. Oh, he's here. Cool. It was a wasted super because he's been invincible for so long. Level 39, finally. Let's go. One level away from 40. And we don't have to worry about level requirements anymore. Ooh.
Commander Zavala know, there's one less problem on Mars.
Oh, a shader. Hell yeah.
been defeated and the Cabal command dealt a great blow. But in the darkness rising, more fleets will come and new leaders will rise. We must be ready to face them all.
Nice. I imagine I get a shader from it. Let's see. What does it look like? Not as good as the one I already have. Ooh. 215. We must lie, right? Nothing here. No upgrade. Do 14. That's a good upgrade there. $200, perfect. So that, of course. 205, 205. $215 there. Good. Don't really need that. Okay. 192, 197. Okay. All right. Leveled up. Man, I spent 2 hours and I only just finally leveled up. Jeez. I haven't really played much that gives a lot of XP, that's why. Ugh.
These engrams were buried under Hong Kong. Good weapon.
Okay. Ooh, 210. Alright, 210. Perfect. 195. Alright, we do have a couple more engrams to go.
You won't be disappointed.
Don't need it.
Handful of those left in the world. That one is special. Always an interesting conversation, Guardian.
Ooh, 225. Put that on. 218 rocket. Deutscher. The 215 is a slight upgrade. 227 helmet. Nice. Alright, we've got a lot of improvements here. All your gear is above 200 now, except for cloak. Obviously. We're very close to this last grenade. One seems promising, because these two are not my favorite grenades.
The king is gone. I am still here. Push back the dark.
Speak the word Shax.
Over.
What do you need?
Sword of Darkness, that sword you carry. Is that the dreaded Willbreaker Sword of Works? I've not seen such a blade in many years, Guardian. May I ask what you plan to do with it?
You've been very helpful, Guardian. Thank you.
Ooh, okay, so I need 25, 25 Hadian flakes. Okay. And that's the exotic sword quest, I believe? And shotgun. Okay. Alright.
Are you looking for me?
Well, it hasn't been the longest stream, or the most eventful, but it was a good short one. We did a strike, did a couple missions we left incomplete. Yeah, I'm tired, so, and I don't know, I'll try to stream more this month when I'm not busy with project work, group project work, or, you know, I don't know, it seems like it'll be a busy month, so, we'll see. Alright, well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and chatting. It was a fun one. And, you know, I got a Discord. It's in the YouTube description and the YouTube Twitch homepage. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube and follow the Twitch. Help out a lot. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.